everybody? Dank Boy here, Bubble Boy Hat is here at the deck profile today. He just got top 34 at our regional, and he's going to show you his actually pretty original, not 100% original, but pretty original deck.
What's up? What's happening, plebs? We really out here today. 34th place. I'm so fucking good at this game.
Hey, we're both judges now, so like,
yeah, we're both judges.
So
after playing this game for over a decade, we finally.
Nice.
Oh, really cool.
I'm not enrolled in the program yet, but I passed the test.
Nice.
I just need to buy the
So after playing this game for over a decade, we at least have
I have to get back to this.
something to say we did something with this game.
27 pack.
Got 27. Okay.
I got Subterra shit, so I was like, I'll build the deck. Like,
Yeah, right? Might as well.
it's gonna be the next Cosmos, so
Yeah.
I also got a Space Stand here, Super Spy or whatever, so I'll pick that stuff up too. Anyways, let's get this deck.
For this event, I played Destiny Heroes. I saw the deck profile for the guy who got top 4 at CCG London, I think. It was from last format, and he was playing Destiny Heroes, summoning Ultimate Zogan. I was like, wow, that's pretty good. And I saw this deck list. I was like, we could do that way better because there's a bunch of cards he wasn't playing. So I built on that, and we got to this deck that we have here. I went 5-3 in Swiss. It was 8 rounds. I played against 2 Mermails, 1 Super Quantum, a Yosenju, 2 Burning Abyss, and 2 Blue Eyes. And I went undefeated for 5 rounds, and then I lost the last 3 rounds to the most bullshit I have ever experienced in this game. Like, I don't want to be that guy that says I lost because of luck, because that's terrible. Like, that's a bad way to reflect on your actions, all that stuff. Because there's always stuff you could have done better. But it's like I legit made like 3 misplays this entire weekend. And that was it, and 2 of them didn't even matter because I still was able to beat them. Only 1 actually like kind of mattered, and even then, I probably still would have lost that game. But it's like, well, we'll get to that. Right now, let's get into the deck. Okay, so.
The Spicy Worlds match?
Yeah, I won this. Sadly, I didn't win the regionals map, but I mean, it's something, I guess. So, we play 3 Elemental Hero Shadow Mist.
Whoa, heroes exist in TCG?
I know, right? Like, this deck is bad because we don't have Stratos, but this guy searches out any hero monster, so he'll search out Destiny Heroes, which is very important.
Wait, it does?
Yeah, it does. It's any hero monster.
Oh, shit, I never knew that.
When he sends to the graveyard. And on top of that, when he special summon, you get to add Mass Change, or a change quick play spell card. So he basically helps you make Dark Law.
Explains why I never did well at that deck.
Yeah, I know, right? And then, since he can search any hero monster, what we play is, we play 3 Destiny Hero Militias. So, cool thing is, you can actually tribute this for Mass Change, and you can summon Dark Law with this, and then you can banish it, and then summon another Mali. But also what he does is that he helps us make synchro plays in the deck, because he's level 6, so then you tune him up with our 2 red resonators, and you can make level 8 synchros, or you can use him to synchro for a level 6 guy, and you make Coral Dragon, and then you sync Coral Dragon and Mali, and you make Ultimate Azoken, and then you draw a card, and then you set a card.
Oh, this works well with Shadow Mist.
Yeah. Also, you use Resonator, special summon Shadow Mist, you get the effect, you search Mass Change. Or you summon Shadow Mist, you synchro for Coral Dragon, and you search out Mali, and you discard Mali, pop one of the cards, and then banish, special summon it, and you make Azoken.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's really good. I actually kind of blows that we could have been doing this for like a long time now, and we just now realized it. Like, this was like the card that like
OCG ran it for a while.
I don't know. Well, yeah, they just recently started to like play that card, like in like everything. This card's actually really good. When you summon it, when you normal summon it, you can special summon a level 4 lower monster from your hand, and if it's special summoned, you target 1 monster field and you gain life points equal to its attack. So it's actually really important when you do like Hero Lives and Instant Fusion and like Soul Charge, and you Soul Charge this back, and you just gain a bunch of life points. So it's actually really good. I like this card. I was playing Resonator calls for this, but as you'll see later on, I just cut that because we went over 40 cards, and there were some other cards I'd rather just play. And then for cards that guy didn't play, we played 2 Summoner Monk. We played like over like what 24 spell cards in this deck. So with this, you just pitch one of the many spell cards that you have. It's not like a lot. You have a lot of dead spell cards in this deck because a lot of them can only do it at once. So you pitch them, and then you get like any of your level 4 guys. So you get like Shadow Mist, or you get Armageddon Knight, and obviously Armageddon Knight's really good. You dump Mali, or you dump Plague Spreader, and you do a whole bunch of combos with that. You can also dump Shadow Mist, and then you get a search for a Destiny hero, so it's kind of like Stratos. And then we also play Dark Grepher. This is very important because, like, if you draw the Malicious or Plague Spreader Zombie, you do Dark Revert and you discard it to send the either Plague Spreader or Malicious, whichever one that you need, and then you can do the Plague Spreader Malicious combo, and you just make a bunch of rank 8, level 8 synchros. It's really good. And then we play 1 Diamond Dude. I was gonna play 2 Diamond Dudes, but then I realized you never actually want Diamond Dude's effect. You just want him to have more targets for Destiny draw.
Are you gonna play that new Disc Commander thing coming
Yeah,
up?
I don't know if I'm gonna play that or like play Tree Toad Heroes, but if I'm gonna keep playing this deck, I'm gonna swap this for the new Destiny Hero guy, because that's just really good. Like as the game drags on, you just draw 2 cards. Like that's really good. But yeah, so we just play this as a Destiny Hero target because realistically, you have multiple ways to search this. So yeah, you don't need more than 1. All right, and that's it for monsters. It's 15 monsters. So for spells, we play 3 hero lists. Bad players will tell you that this card is bad, but it's okay because we pay 4,000. We make Dark Claw. We go +1, or we can go +2 if we set the mass change. Like this card's really good. And then speaking of cards other people think are bad, 3 Pounded Desires.
-27.
Yep. This card is amazing. Like it's so good. Like you just draw 2 cards and you banish 10. Like in this deck, the only thing you worry about banishing is the Malicious, but even then, if you banish 1 Malicious, you can still do most of the full combos in this deck. So that's what tipped the scale for me to just be like, you know, we're gonna play it. Because the best deck is anything that plays 3 Pounded Desires and 3 Allure of Darkness. So just having, and then we're playing 3 Destiny draws. So we literally have 9 cards in our deck that's like you draw 2 cards. The problem is though, is that I literally lost 2 games because I did Desires twice and I banished 20 cards and I decked out. And one of those costed me the match, which was great. I love this card so much. This card should stay legal at 3 forever. It's so great.
And then it gets banned.
Yeah, then it gets banned. And then we play 3 Twin Twisters. This was a good call because I'm going into regionals. I don't know what I'm playing against, so just having 3 Twin Twisters is really good. Because going first, there's some combos where you Twin Twister yourself to dump like Mally or Plague or Shadow Mist to get combos going, or you pitch it for Summoner Monk. And going second, obviously, it's like really good. You just blow away all the back rows so you can like do all your combos and they can't do anything. Like this card's really good. And we play 3 Instant Fusions because Mass Change, Shadow Mist, and then you do Instant Fusion, gets you Dark Claw or Fallacy at turn 1. Also, you bring back like the tuners so you can make like Coral Dragon or Star Spark. Like this card's, this card's amazing. And then we play 3 Mass Change. We ain't playing Mass Change 2 because that card sucks. We have plenty of regular heroes to use for Mass Change. So I'd rather just go with the card that doesn't make me go neg 1. And obviously Mass Change, you summon Dark Claw. That's all you need to know. And then we play 1 Rhoda because it's at 1. If it was at more than 1, we play more than 1. But sadly it's at 1. Speaking of which, Skill Charge. I only was able to play this at the event once, and every other time it got banned. So this card's pretty much banned, but when you resolve this card, it's really good. Especially when you bring back like Red Resonator, and you gain a bunch of life points. So a lot of times you do Soul Charge, and then you bring back Red Resonator, and you like summon like 2 other monsters, pay 3,000, and you do Red Resonator, and you target like one of your 3K beat sticks, and you just gain it all back. So a lot of times you can get discounts on Soul Charge. And then 1 Foolish Burial is pretty much a tuner for the deck. You can search out any hero, or you can dump tuners, or summon Malicious with this, so it's really good. And then for traps, we keep it nice and simple. We play 1 Treacherous Trap Hole, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, and 1 Vanity's Emptiness. So the theory with this is that I want to have like some trap cards to draw into, because obviously you're playing all these draw cards, but if you don't have anything good to draw into, it's like, what's the point? So I play these 3 cards because they synergize well with the extra cards. Because for my X-Check, which we'll get to later, I play Traptress or Falsia, so having these 2 trap holes is really good. Because against most of the meta, like this just like, if you have this and like Dark Claw, like a lot of decks just can't do anything. And then Emptiness, now that Monarchs is dead, Emptiness is just like the best trap card in the game right now, outside of like Anti-Spell. And you can do Stardust Spark or Void Ogre Dragon to protect Emptiness, which never came up. I actually only activated this like once.
Well, let's see the extra then.
But, yeah, so that's my main deck. Look at all this trash. 42 cards, because Upstart Theory is dead, guys. Alright, so now extra deck. So for the extra deck, the star of the show, 2 Master Dark Claw. You gotta play the second one, so that way if they kill one, you just bring out the other one, you win. This card is amazing.
That card's trash.
I won so many duels just because they had Dark Claw. Yeah, it's not an ulti Dark Claw, so it's trash. But man, this card is like amazing. Like, I don't know. This extra deck is just like filled with cards that probably should be banned. Speaking of which, why is this card still at 1? Like I don't get it. This card's like way too good. I did this so many times today. It's hilarious. Speaking of another card that probably should be banned, I play one Ultimate Zolkin. So the combo of this deck is that you make. We'll just skip ahead to this. So you make Coral Dragon, and then you synchro it with either you send this and either Stardust Charge Warrior or Destiny Hero Malicious to summon the Ultimate Zolkin. And then because of Coral Dragon's effect, when it's sent to the graveyard, you can draw a card. Which, by the way, this is a tuner, so you can use it for like synchro summons, although you can only really use it for this. So you draw a card, and then you set a card, and then Ultimate Zolkin effect kicks in, and then you can special summon either Stardust Spark Dragon, Void Ogre Dragon, or Crystal Wing Dragon. All of which are pretty damn broken, especially if you pair with like a Dark Law or trap cards. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so we play all these.
What's the rest of your extra?
Yeah, we play Stardust Charge Warrior for when we do like Norden plays. And let's just do the combo of Ultimate Zolkin in case we don't, in case Mali gets banned or we don't have access to it. And then we play one Cypher Immortal Mega, because you can recycle the Plague Spreader, and you can synchro it with obviously like Red Resonator, Plague, and Mali, or Stardust Charge. And it's just really good having like Omega and like Dark Law, so you really just have Delinquent Duo on your opponent's turn. It's hilarious. Also good because if they Regeki you, like one guy Dark Hold me when I had Omega out, and I was like, okay, chain to banish card out of your hand. So sometimes you just get people who are idiots. And then one Castel, we never made it, but man, against those Blue Eyes players, I wish I had the ability to make this. But I was only able to make the Synchro Coral Dragon, which is not good when they have Return of the Dragon Lords in the graveyard. So, rip. And then one Dweller. Honestly, this probably could have been like anything else. But the one benefit I realized mid-tournament was that everyone and their mother had Kaijus and was Kaijuing me. So if I had like Dark Law and made a Dweller, if they Kaiju, they couldn't like out both of them. Because if they Kaiju like Abyss Dweller, they still have to deal with the Dark Law. If they Kaiju the Dark Law, they still have to do the Abyss Dweller. So unless you're like my last round opponent, who has Kaiju and Forbidden Chalice, like if they really need their graveyard, you make this to like bulletproof yourself. So that way it's like, okay, you can't use your graveyard, period. But honestly, I probably should just play like a second Coral Dragon or something, because that card's like really good. And then we play Utopia, and then Utopia Lightning. Self-explanatory. Helps get rid of all the bullcrap. No, we're good for now.
Thank you.
And then I play one Trap Six to Falsea because we play 2 Trap Holes in our deck. Yeah, she's really good. You can make her in a Dark Law, and that kind of just wins games because that's way too good. Unless, of course, I have Regeki, which one of my opponents did have.
Alright, well, let's see that side before we wrap this up.
Alright, so for side deck, we played 3 Gambit Seals, the Sea Turtle Kaiju.
Oh, wow, where do you get those?
Yeah, I got it from you, Albert. So, yeah, self-explanatory. Everybody has these invincible monsters that are hard to kill, so you Kaiju them.
Kaijus are so good right now.
Yeah, I got Kaiju so many times this tournament, like, holy crap.
I don't know what they're going to do to Kaijus. Probably nothing, but, like,
they're going to ban games too. This card's too good. I don't know.
I saw people running Dorgon today.
Yeah.
I was like, why?
I feel like with Kaijus, I think they're too balanced. Like, you need to have something to, like, counter all this crap. But it is annoying, especially in my deck. Also, I never used Kaiju once at all this tournament, so that's fun. That's a great side card. And we played 2 Drawn Lockbirds because...
Smart.
I actually only brought it in against one guy. I brought it in against Mermail's game in my first round. And fun fact, I had a set Treacherous Trap Hole, a Dark Law, an Omega, an Abyss Dweller, and then he did Moray of Greed, and I chained Drawn Lockbird. So then he drew 3 cards, and then Dark Law took a card out of his hand, and then he couldn't search or add any more cards from his deck to his hand, and then I used Omega and advanced another card in his hand. It was just like, I scooped.
Wow.
I can't beat that. And we played 2 Maxis. This card put in exactly 0 work all weekend.
Ew, why only
no one
2?
maxed. Every time someone maxed, because it's at 2, Albert.
I'm kidding.
I know. Every time someone maxed me, it didn't matter because I just summoned Shadow Mist and then searched the Master Chain passed, or I made Dark Law and then I banished a card out of their hand, so they didn't even plus off the Max C. So, I don't know. This card in theory is really good, but I don't know, man. If everyone play more than 40 cards, and like this card being at 2, I just don't know how effective this is anymore. But we sided in just because, you know, you have to side Max C.
Wait, what do you?
And then we side 2 Magical Springs for Metal Foes, because you draw 2 cards, because we just want more draw cards in our deck, because 9 isn't enough. I didn't play against any Metal Foes or Pendulums, so this card was completely useless. And then we brought in Regeki because I didn't know what else to side. That was completely useless. And I sided 3 anti-spells. This is okay. I sided against Yosenju's because he Regeki Darkhold me game 1, and so I brought these in so that way he couldn't do the demise or like immediately Darkhold me, and then he just MSC'd it, and then he duality for Darkhold, so that was fun. But then he tried to Darkhold the Omega, so we ended up pulling ahead. I also did against Blue Eyes, and I won the duel because I had Dark Claw and Anti-Spell, but then it turns out his hand was total bricks, so it didn't matter. So this card's still good, but didn't put in much work. And then we played 2 Drowning Mirror Force, which put in exactly 0 work. In fact, now that I think about it, literally this entire side deck put in 0 work all week. I just decided to go first in my games, and that was just more effective than side decking, to be honest. So yeah.
Alright, so any last words?
Fuck this game. Man, when I played against like my last round opponent, and he did the Abyss, he did the Mount Glacia and Omega combo and looped me for 3 cards, I was just like, I'm just done with this game. Like, fuck this game.
Now you can judge and get $100 worth of free products.
Yeah, I haven't even got my invite to Nats yet. 34th place. I'm the Bubble Boy. So I sexually identify as a Bubble. Please refer to me by my proper pronouns, Bubble. Please refer to me as B or Buh, and if you don't call me that, then you're a bubble phobe, and you need to check your bubble blowing privileges. Fuck Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I'm out.
Are you coming for him?
I don't know how I'm coming through. Like, all these years, and I still can't even get a regional stop. Like, holy shit. What do I have to do to be good at this game? Like, my God. But that's for you to find out, everybody.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
When Obama helps the Z Warriors.